Hello, everyone. Welcome to the CU Athletic Fields for this matchup between the Colorado Buffaloes and the Regis Rangers. This is the Colorado White team playing today. Looks like they're going to be playing in the black uniforms. Regis playing in a very interesting-looking kit this morning. I'm joined by Nick Evans today. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing all right. It's a beautiful day today. I have a concert later tonight, and I'm just happy to be here. Kind of confusing that the white team is in black jerseys, but I'm sure I won't confound that too much.
Shouldn't be a big issue, but
So we're getting ready to start here.
yeah. I'd assume that this would probably be the national anthem,
I
but
believe
it's
so.
not going right now.
Yeah.
Maybe they are doing.
Moment of silence, maybe.
I'd assume it's probably the anthem, and it's probably slow.
Yeah.
It's happened before. I haven't experienced that here at this field. It's just our second broadcast ever
Right.
at the athletic fields.
Well, I mean, plenty of club sports going on this weekend. We just had
Yes.
those hockey games going on, and got a couple more this weekend.
It's
so.
a very busy weekend for us here at ScoBuff Sports. We've got this game here between Colorado and Regis. Following this, we'll have the women's gold squad against Colorado State, and then that will be followed by the women's hockey home opener against Michigan State tonight.
Sad I can't make that one, but that'll be a great one. And you check up on that stream. I'm really hoping for maybe a barn burner tonight. I haven't. This is my first year here, so I'm really excited to see how this one pans out.
And so we are just about ready for kickoff here at the athletic fields.
All right, here we go.
And with this one is underway. Colorado and Regis off and running. And the Buffs will start with possession. Up along the side and out of bounds, and a early throw-in for Regis now.
Really clearly out of bounds. We have a blue line as a sideline indicator. Last time we were out here, it was a really faded line. I had a little bit of confusion when me and Harrison were calling this game. So happy they repented this. They haven't forgotten about this field, and should make for a good game.
So this one into the center. Colorado is able to keep possession. There is a whistle. It will stop things real quick, and it looks like Colorado will get a free kick.
Colorado's got to be a little bit more careful with those giveaways, because that could have been really bad if that wasn't caught up in the scrum. But you don't have any underlying defenseman. You're really just asking yourself to give up a really big breakaway there. Luckily, that didn't happen. Ooh, right in the chest of the goalkeeper over there.
An early stop for Regis. Coming into this game in the men's Rocky Mountain Open Division, the Colorado White team is
A little hard to see in the shade.
yeah, they have played 3 matches. They have 3 points. It looks like they've got 1 win. It looks like they're 1-2. Regis, which played 3 matches, they only have managed to draw, a draw in one of their 3 games. So they only have 1 point in the standings. So this is a very important game for both of these squads as they kind of near the tail end of their season, kind of here in the middle a little bit. At the end of October, the regular season comes to an end, so this is a very important game for both of these teams.
Yeah, this is definitely a redeem team moment for both of these, and both squads, you can already see had a lot of energy here, a lot of communication coming in. These teams definitely want it. It's which one wants it more. So a regroup effort from Colorado White so far.
Yep, they'll just send it back to the keeper. And we'll just get it out around midfield. Just hand it off. It's a nice pass.
Nice zone
Connects.
entry too.
I think that's going to be a big key here early in this game for Colorado to make sure that they're connecting on their passes.
Yeah, absolutely. Transitions are really a big part of this, at least at this level. We're 1 under varsity, and at this level, pass in, making sure you connect, making sure you get a better transition than your opponent. It really does mean a lot because as we've seen with a couple of these streams, like uh, handling transitions, sometimes defense can't catch up as well. So whichever team can catch the other off guard, I think it's going to start a rush, easy cross. That's how it's going to be a goal. But that hasn't been how it has been going. It's usually been scrums in the net. It just happens to go by the keeper. Or I saw one lawn shot from a free kick that actually went in last time we were out here. So interesting to see how this one goes out.
Regis trying to grab an offensive opportunity in the Colorado zone, but a errant pass will lead to Colorado getting the possession back. On our near side, trying to work through the sideline, still going, making a move around a defender. Ooh, in the corner. Tries that centering pass. It's little off the mark, but CU's able to keep possession. Nice move around another defender. Here's a chance in front, blocked by Regis. Another one. That one will go wide and out of bounds.
He wants to get that one back. Oof.
Yeah, that shot. That's a shot any player.
You never get that much open grass, and I know he's going to be thinking about that one for the whole game.
Tell you what, I had a lot of shots like that when I was playing soccer as a kid.
You'll get another shot.
Who knows? So Regis looking for their first real opportunity of the game. But CU just booms it back down into their zone, and the goalkeeper will have to pick it up.
It's going to be interesting which way they choose to play defense on this one. I noticed sometimes they'll be playing the angles, playing more zone defense if this was football. But, some of their defensemen like playing man-to-man. And just going to have to see the better one that wins there. Tactics might be changing up maybe after the half, but so far we've been seeing them covering angles more than players.
So Colorado to try and set up another opportunity, sent deep into the Regis zone and out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for Regis.
Colorado's really had the initiative off these stoppages past couple games, so I think they're really going to be benefited one way or the other, whether it's them throwing it in or the keeper throwing it in, things like that, especially on a free kick. We've really seen really good plays come out of this Colorado squad off the stoppages in play, so maybe that'll pan out the same way.
This will be a centering pass. He's kind of stuck in the corner, couldn't get a really solid pass on it, but CU's able to grab possession of the ball back, squeezing through defenders. And it's cleared by Regis, but it will go out of bounds, so a throw-in coming in for CU.
They'll waste no time with this one, trying to get Regis off guard.
Just play the safe game, go back to the defense.
Interesting, we've been seeing longer passes here, and Regis has really intercepted them really well. Maybe CU's not really confident in their dribbling game, or they just want to be trying those longer passes. But a couple of crossers, a couple drop passes, you really seen them going the distance with these. And Regis not bad covering those angles.
And it's it is a really important thing to do early in this game is just hit those easy passes, make sure you're in tune with the team. And now, here they go again on the far side into the corner there. Able to get that corner pass, and he almost is able to put it home. Really good chance for an early goal.
Yeah, I saw, I think, 3 people calling for pass there, and, he just picked one, sent it, and unfortunately a little bit too wide. Player was positioned a little bit too wide of the net to effectively get that one, but, Regis is not going to allow anyone in that crease. Goalies box is goalies, I think with this level of defense that Regis is playing so far, I think they're going to be owning their goalie box. No one's really going to come close to it.
So now, the thing I've noticed about Regis here in the first 7 minutes of play is, while they have had their chances on intercepting those passes from CU, they haven't been able to string together a couple good passes of their own, and CU's been able to fight their way back in possession of the ball here, which has extended some, zone time in front of and pressure in front of the Regis net.
Yeah, a little strange because I saw a couple opportunities there that, Regis, if they just kept, maybe a little bit of possession of that ball, that could have been a really good breakaway for them. This game's really been being played in their half so far, and every time we've seen an interception where they can break it out, they just end up giving it away, whether it's an errant pass or just bad dribbling. And I think their transition to their offense after those intercepted passes or things like that, That's really going to be what makes or breaks this squad.
So they set things down after the Regis goaltender punts it away, and they try to move up into the offensive zone again. And once again, CU able to take away another pass from Regis. Here they'll steal it again, but CU's able to get possession. Or actually, no, Regis does hang on to the ball this time around.
CU's really owning these trenches so far. Whenever the defenders and the forwards keep clashing, it's usually CU that's coming out on top of this one. And as a result, we've really seen this play of soccer only being involved in Regis's half. And, winning the trenches is, the gateway to how you enter the zone. Breakaway here for CU.
I guess it tripped up a little bit. It goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for Regis. So we closed on the 9-minute mark of this match. Regis trying to string together a couple good passes, but CU forces another turnover.
CU not taking advantage well enough of these opportunities here. They really had the ball in that lower third the whole game. Looks like a
slide play. It looks like it's going to go out. And I think we have a corner kick coming up for CU.
Ah.
That's what it looks like right now.
So I thought I saw
Actually, no, they're running away from it. It looks.
I thought I saw a little contact.
Oh no, it is a corner kick. He was just trying to get the ball.
Yeah, we don't have a dedicated ball boy, but it's all right. There's a playground across from the park on our end over here, and
yeah.
Every time the ball goes over the fence, I hear people cheering. So the kids must love having a new ball to play with.
There's a shot, and it's stopped at the last second. Regis's defense comes up huge here in the first 10 minutes.
They're really going to be needing to control that really proximity to that net, because CU is lethal from that range, and if they can deny them opportunities from that close to the net, Regis is really going to dominate that defense. They're going to get a lot more looks like that if they can keep that up. If CU scores in this one, it's going to be from a header, a crosser, or maybe it'll be from a snipe, but Regis needs to tell CU that they're not going to get anything in front of that crease. Someone coming up for Regis. They'll hang on to possession here, but a little bit of a scrum in the trenches.
And so CU, and the first 10 minutes, has looked like the better team. Have not been able to put one through the Regis goaltender. Had a really good chance about a minute ago. There was a centering pass that was read by the defense.
Sometimes it's just better to get it out there. Sometimes it's better to just take a shot, maybe get a crosser out there and just, hoping that somebody out there gets it. But unfortunately, it was a Regis player that got that one.
Regis able to keep this one in bounds. Little lob pass.
Watch out here
for an
opportunity for Regis.
Trying to get a touch on it.
Yeah.
Can't work his way around the Buffalo defender.
Too many black jerseys, and that's the most frustrating thing as a striker when you bring that all by yourself, but there's no friendly jerseys to help you out, and that one fell short. Opportunity here for CU. Ooh.
Man, we got close in on there.
Yeah.
Regis able to stave off another CU attack.
Wasn't quick enough to keep possession of that ball. That just slipped away from him after a really good move there from one of the defenders. And if maybe he was just a little bit faster in the running game, he would have gotten a tip in. But no dice on that one.
And so now Regis to try and set up another attack. See if they can try and string together a couple passes to get in there. But now there is a whistle and looks to be a free kick coming up.
Luckily,
for Regis.
Lucky that wasn't a penalty there. That one looked a little shaky. Looks like just like a normal tackle there, but looks like he caught just a little bit of leg and avoided a card there. But Regis is going to take advantage of every opportunity they get there, and CU really needs to not hurt themselves here. Once again, a stoppage falls short. Even though it was Regis' opportunity, that one falls short, and CU gets it back.
And now they have a long pass to an open player right in the goal box, right in front, and the goaltender's not going to get it now. The defender's able to clear it out,
Ooh.
And that one goes out of bounds.
Ball came loose. That was a dangerous rebound look there, but no one to capitalize on it. That's just a really frustrating thing as a player, to just be, see your shot for a rebound, but there's no one there to take that. That was a that was nothing but grass between the net and the ball. But not a single black jersey there to just tap that one in, and Regis, identifying that dangerous look and just getting it out of there.
First 13 minutes are gone in this matchup. 32 minutes left in the first half. Regis is really just trying to get any sort of opportunity now. That's where they're at this kind of stage in the game. See if they can string together even just a shot on net. Maybe even not just a shot on target.
Yeah, Colorado's been owning their zone. This ball, if I were to estimate, I'd say this is like 90% in Regis' own area. So, Colorado not getting too many dangerous looks here, but
that shot's been blocked and will go out of play. One thing I will say, though, the Regis defense has looked really good here in stopping several chances. I mean, CU has had a couple of really good looks at the Regis net in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, really effective at just disabling any opportunities here. So there was a dangerous rebound in that last look, and they did a great job holding their own, make sure no one else entered that crease, and sometimes that's all you need is to be a body to stand in the way.
That corner kick doesn't work out. It's the third corner kick of the game for Colorado already.
It's something they're really good at usually, but we just covered that angle pretty well, and at least on that opportunity, just made sure there were more white jerseys covering that really shallow part of the corner kick, and you just saw it right there. No opportunity.
It has provided some of their best chances in the game so far.
I estimate so far that if CU does score, it'll be off shortly after a stoppage, or it'll be from a longer shot, because Regis is really not allowing anybody to enter their goalie box. That one rolls just out of bounds here.
Yep, it'll be a throw and doesn't quite go off the back line.
Looks like a little disagreement for who takes it. But CU has really been trying to get this ball in quick after the stoppages. They're trying to catch Regis' defense off guard, and
we have a couple subs in here, so they don't want to. I think they're taking a little bit of stoppage to make sure that all the subs get in and out.
Yeah, and I noticed at the club level that the subs that come in play a lot differently than the ones that've been out there. At club level, this is more about telling your subs how to play and hoping the people out there get the memo. I saw last game like a really big transition from more physical play to just trying to cover angles and things like that. So watch how these subs play, because they may play very differently than how we've seen the squad play so far. They're starting 11.
Here's a shot that's knocked away by the Regis defense. A nice header there. And it's stuck in the goalie box. Both teams fighting for possession. CU just trying to get a pass and a shot, and the Regis goaltender will cover after a frenzy in front.
Not too strong of a shot on net, but a shot on net either way. That was something that we noticed in the hockey game was sometimes you just got to put it on net. 80 bad shots on net is better than 2 good ones. So, if CU can keep putting it on net there, one of them is going to go past.
So Regis still trying to find any way to have even just a little time attacking the CU net, but they continue to play on their back foot.
And their flaw here is they keep trying to slow the game down. And, CU, they adjust way too quickly.
Welcome back to the athletic fields here at CU. Sorry for that little quick issue. We're back up and running.
Hey, wouldn't it be a stream if one thing didn't go wrong? I mean,
Yep.
I've worked professional settings, and we've always had one thing go wrong, whether it's a cable, appliance, anything like that. So, really happy that we were able to get that back for you guys, and don't worry, you didn't really miss too much. Still back and forth action here in the trenches, and finally, we just getting some looks, but nothing on net so far. But they've been doing a lot better for keeping possession here, and maybe they can hear my advice, because I told them they just got to speed up this pace here, because CU adjusts way too quick to a slowed down game, and we just trying to match that intensity and ramp it up, but they haven't had enough looks yet to get a shot on net.
Well, we've reached the halfway point of the first half. No score. Regis has played on their back foot for the majority of this game. They had a couple opportunities while we were out down in the Colorado zone, but it didn't result in any key opportunities.
Yeah, I noticed two defensive substitutions for Regis. So, as I said, usually they play a lot different than the original starting 11. So
There's a whistle. We may. Here's a look. Refs are going to have to decide it. I think we might be getting a penalty kick here because that kind of got tripped up a little bit there.
It's like basketball. A clear shot to basket means you get a shot here, but
we don't.
No.
The goal kick is immediately intercepted by Colorado, though.
Ooh.
Does shoot it, and
he
this is wide.
Yeah, held on to a circle for too long, and sometimes in FIFA the ball goes way too high, and you're like, wow, I held on to the button too long. So he wants that one back, but as I said, really good looks here for Colorado. If they can get that one a little bit more centered, one of them's gonna fall, because this goalie, I'm sure he's starting to feel that pressure, and his defense isn't giving him too many looks, not in their own half at least.
So the kick will go to the center. One Regis player for 3 jerseys, and he almost is able to work his way around and get a little shot off net.
Tries to go for a dive-in tackle, too, to prevent that pass going. So he's doing his all over there, and I'm sure Coach loves that, but
it's just tough when you don't have it when you're in a 1v3 situation.
It's the most frustrating thing ever, because you just did all that work and stuff like that, but unless you're one of the best players to ever do it, you need to have somebody else to take that outlet for you, and nobody there for him.
Yeah, not everyone can be Messi.
Nope. Or McDavid, whatever the equivalent is to soccer.
I mean, Messi has really just taken the MLS by storm and just put MLS on the map a little bit. I don't think that means MLS is going to get respect, but, people are watching it. There's a shot, and they'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, and speaking of, American soccer, starting to be really big now. I think they're the 6th most watched league right now, and with sports like hockey on the decline right now for viewership, maybe soccer takes their place. I think Messi and squads like this at the collegiate level, they really have an opportunity here to break out the sport and get more people exposed to it in the United States.
Well, star players and good teams always will garner fans. As many soccer fans out here in America, not necessarily fans of the MLS, they'll find an English Premier League team to follow.
I mean, I'm a Gunners fan, so, sometimes you just got to find a team you like and go with it. But, we're hosting a World Cup, too, so, in a couple of years, maybe that attention will really change this game, and we're really seeing it evolve the past couple of years.
Yeah. So there's a lot, it looks on the surface as if American soccer is on the up, but only one way to find out is how the next couple of years and how this generation who is watching this and is getting inspired to play from what's happening in the MLS and, of course, with the World Cup. And so it'll take a while to see if some of these efforts are going to pan out and, do good things for American soccer.
Well, this sport's really good at development. We have U8, U19, I've even seen U13 clubs for professional level teams. So, I'm sure the people playing here, they might get their break someday, and that's what they're hoping for. It's what they're playing for. You just got to work up that ladder. It starts at D2, but they might work up to varsity, and it's only up from there. So even in America, this sport and a couple other sports in this country, like baseball and stuff like that, really good development programs. So hopefully these guys can get what they're looking for.
Here comes an opportunity, a shot,
And
and
a
a goal.
Great opportunity. It didn't even look like it was off a rebound there. Just caught number 2, their goalkeeper, by a hair. An amazing opportunity there, and they just keep putting it on net. At least one of them had to fall, and looks like at the 33-minute mark that one went through. Didn't see who got that one, but really good effort there. I liked that cross and pass, and whoever that was that restrained themselves, they didn't take the shot. They just passed it to the dude to their left, and guy to their left really took advantage of it, and puts CU up 1-0 over Regis.
Very much the best look this team has had in this game so far, and they did not miss.
Yeah, and even if they did miss, or even if the goalie got it, that was a really good look, really good restraint there to wait to pull the trigger and dump it out to the next player next to you, and hope that he gets a better look, and he did there. So CU goes up 1-0 there, and they've really had the opportunity with how slow they've been playing and how Regis hasn't adapted to that kind of gameplay. Just getting really good looks, and fortunately for them, one went through. They'll waste no time getting back to this one, though. It looks like they'll
whistle it. Looks like it's going to go to Regis here. Everyone's starting to move towards the CU end of the field.
Almost looked offside because defense was playing really shallow for Regis, but they're trying to get those long throw-ins and catch them off guard, and as I said, they're wasting no time after this goal. They want another one. So we approach 17 minutes left in this one.
It's popped up. Regis looking for possession, and it looks like they have it, but he's swarmed by 2 Colorado defenders, but he's still able to keep possession. There is a stoppage, though. I believe that means CU gets possession of the ball now. Or did he go out? Oh, he went out of bounds. That's what happened.
Yeah, looks a
it's a bit hard. The lines are a bit harder to see on the far end of the field here.
Yeah, but at least they're painted because they were really faded, and
yeah,
I think even the players didn't know where the goal line was. I remember playing in middle school when we didn't know.
As we reach the 30th minute here at the Athletic Fields, CU has scored a second goal, and it's 2-0. Nick, you want to break it down?
Hey, if it's not one thing, it's the other, but I'm glad we were able to fix that problem. Always the batteries, But, so great opportunity there. Rebound we've been seeing. No one there to capitalize on that one, but fortunately, it looks like a defender was able to catch that one for Regis, but ball deflected not to a friendly Regis defender, but to a CU attacker, and CU was able to just punch that one in net. Goalie couldn't even see where that ball was. There was way too many bodies in the box, and as I've been saying, CU really hasn't been able to enter that crease, but finally they've been able to. And dangerous rebound. I'm sure that defender, he did all that work deflecting that ball just for it to go to a CU striker, and puts them up 2-0 in this one.
The scoreboard says 1-0. Maybe that first one that we saw didn't actually go in. I'll have to check at halftime. We'll let you all know, but as it stands, we have it as 2-0. Regardless, CU has scored a goal, and Regis is not. Whether it's 1 or 2, we aren't 100% sure on.
Yeah, a little curious because I figured it was maybe the score managers got something else to do, and
maybe they missed it.
Yeah,
because that stuff happens.
Yeah, we're at the club level. It's not that high intensity. I'm sure the coaches will resolve that one, and just a little strange. But maybe that didn't count. I don't want to see any reason where it wouldn't, though. Looks like a misfire here from that crossing attempt.
That looked like a really good opportunity. There's a shot that goes wide.
Probably worse than shooting it wide is not shooting it at all. You know, sometimes you do misfire. That ball goes towards you, and you put all your foot into it, but your foot misses. So, you know, misfires happen, and he's going to want that one back. And, you know, as it's been going so far with this intensity, they'll definitely get that one back.
This one goes down and out of bounds. Colorado will have a throw-in.
Very popular tactic for teams against CU. I don't know what film they watch, but every team that plays this team or any club team at CU, they just tell their goalies to just bomb it and get it as far downfield as possible, and you know, hope their defenders aren't there to capitalize on it. So we've been seeing some lawn bombs from that goalkeeper, but Regis hasn't been getting the air game so far. Really air raiding from CU.
Well, you can see they had 2 straight throw-ins there, and they were not able to take control of the ball right out of the throw-in. CU was able to put up on pressure. Here's a
Watch
shot,
out here.
And he missed it wide.
No stress from him though. He doesn't look too upset about it. He knows that, you know, he started that rush, and you know, coach loves that. Really taking initiative there, and maybe it was a little too wide, but defenders wouldn't let him in, so he just took his best shot at it and was a little bit wide. And now the coach has entered the game here. He stops the ball. And
it was out of bounds. I think
it.
he just stops it.
Yeah, I was on a camera last time we were out here, and ball was rolling my way, and I made a slide tackle to save it. So.
Oh, look at you.
I know. I haven't done that in a while.
Harrison did that one in the first game we did too. He had the same thing. Here's a shot, and it's in the net.
Finding the back of the net again. No part on the defender or the goaltender there. That one was just unlucky from the Regis defenders. They were covering an angle, and I think even CU was caught off guard by that. The ball just didn't go the way they thought it would. Usually it's not a problem with the soccer ball, but ball went haywire and didn't go the way no one thought it would. CU was able to rebound that one and get a good look, but the goalkeeper, the defenders, they didn't know what was happening, and in that confusion, CU finds the back of the net there.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just assume that what the scorekeepers have is correct. We'll say it's 2-0 now. It was 1-0. It is now 2-0.
Gonna have to ask around about that one, because I couldn't find any reason for that one to be called back.
Unless he just straight up missed the net and we thought he put it in.
Oh, it's a possibility, but you know, sometimes
it is the farther goal away from us, and
yeah, sometimes you hit the side of the net and that net moves, and for a second you think it goes in, but when you're this far away, you know, sometimes you can't differentiate.
So CU's been applying a lot of pressure in this first half. They've dominated in terms of time possession. I don't know if I've seen Regis get an actual shot on net here in the first half.
And that goalkeeper is really feeling that momentum. And that's the worst thing as a goalkeeper, when your defenders just aren't doing their job. You really got to thank your goaltender for what he's doing. Even though it's 3-0 or 2-0, whichever it is, he's doing a lot out there. And, you know, first one to get past him, that just wasn't on him. You know, too many bodies in front. We just couldn't make that space. And, you know, CU's going to attack that every time they can. These guys both teams are really good attackers, so defense game needs to be on par. Really good look here from CU. Not enough black jerseys to capitalize on that one, but as I said, that goalkeeper looked caught off guard by that center, but luckily nobody there was able to get it in for CU, and Regis has another shot at this one as they'll take a free kick.
Nine minutes left in the first half.
Some good initiative here from CU. That one's back in the air. Air game has really been all CU today. I don't think I've seen a single one in the air go the right way for him.
CU will get the throw in.
Regis defender on the ground. I don't think
Regis
he was
defender
hit that
still
hard.
on the ground.
Hey, we're coached how to embellish injuries, but hoping that whatever is happening, he's all right. A little slow.
Well, he's able to get back up on his feet. That is all right. And it looks like he's ready
Yeah.
to play once again.
Just got to put some weight on it and tell for yourself whether or not you're good. But watch out for him. See if he wants to get a substitution next stoppage. Well, my estimate was that any subs coming in would play a lot differently, but from both teams, we've been seeing the same amount of game being played by both starting 11 and the substitutes. So maybe just a streamlined approach from both these guys. Maybe they don't want to switch up their game here. Really good look there from CU. Defender gets in the way of it. That was a really good block shot. That would have actually been on net. Goalie would have maybe stopped that one, but good job to just get rid of that shot before it was even got off.
And honestly, letting up even though that Regis has let up 2 goals, honestly, their defense has played pretty well. The problem is now that they have to continue making stop after stop after stop, and you can't keep asking your defense to make every stop imaginable, especially if they're being attacked upon for 45 minutes straight. They're going to let in 1 or 2.
They're surviving, not thriving, and it's great if you stop 80 shots on net, but you have none yourselves going on net, and it's really showing here. Opportunity here.
Wow.
Ooh. Goaltender committed to that shot from a Regis defender. He tried to cover that angle, but looks like it deflected right into the leg of a CU player, and that goalkeeper, he knows it. He committed way too hard to that first angle, and in this sport, it's never just one shot on net at a time. It's 2 or 3, and you can never commit too much to that one. And he's standing in the net, he knows he committed way too much to that angle, and he just has to adjust.
Just like that, it is 3-0 CU. 6.5 left in the first half.
Nice one at the 44-minute there, and looks like they'll get it right back as, yep, it'll be a goalie throw-in.
In the 38th minute for CU.
And good on CU for finding those cracks in the armor, because we're analysts here. We have the time to slow down and think about it. But when you're playing out there, it's a lot different. So to be able to identify, whether it's at the player level or the coach level, what Regis is weak in as they come into this game, really, really good job from coaching and the players here to readjust. And once they found out what's not working for Regis, they take every advantage they could. It's all on Regis now at the half to make their own adjustments.
And CU is about to have a corner kick. Another one in this first half.
Yeah,
with 5.5 left.
We were talking about it, but Regis defense is actually not doing too bad. Just bad deflections here, and CU gets really good looks off them as that one goes wide.
Oh, just nicked the back bar as it left the yard, if you will.
Goes into a parking lot. Someone will find a ball under their car for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, defenders here for Regis not doing too bad, but a lot of sustained pressure coming from CU, and you can only do so well when that kind of situation is thrown onto you. And they've had really good block shots, but 2 of them were deflected right to CU, and CU's not going to let that happen without getting a shot on net, and both of them found the end of the goal.
We've crossed 40 minutes of play here in the first half, under 5 to go. 3-0 Colorado here on ScoBuff Sports.
Air game here, and guess what? CU got it. A little bit shocker there.
A little cross move in on goal. It's loose, and they can't finish.
Really good tie-out. That's the equivalent of tying up a stick in hockey, just tangle up their legs before they can get it.
They're going to get one right there.
That's no foul the keeper that time. That's a bigger net than you think it is when you're standing in the net, and not a single defender could close off that angle, make his goalkeeper's job easier. And when you got to cover the whole net, at that distance, it could be anywhere. And that one went far left. He couldn't cover that much distance. You've really been seeing it here.
And so 4 goals in the first half for Colorado.
That was probably the worst look from their defense here, because not a single angle or anything there. They got a really good look off that getting that attacker tied up there, but not
Still
good
in
enough.
Bounds. Nice play. And he's slow to get up, but the attack there from Regis is in vain, as Colorado will get it back down into the Regis half.
I mean, I'd be frustrated too if I was a striker right now. I'm doing everything out here. I'm playing two ways, and not a single person's there to back me up, and that must be frustrating for Regis. But that's how this sport goes sometimes, and I'm sure one of these times, they'll finally have an outlet pass. But Regis has really been playing mid-zone and defensive zone, and really struggling to make breakaways. And at this point in the game, where you're up 4-0, possibly 5-0. You just gotta abandon that defense, play really aggressive because, 6-0 is no different than 5-0 at this point. So at this point, they're playing for a goal versus not letting in one.
Just a little touch there for CU. 2.5 left in the half. Regis will have another goal kick coming up.
It's been all CU in this zone, and especially in this half too. Not only in the physical part of the field, but in the momentum part of this game. Regis, it seems like every part that they've shined, they've been really getting outclassed by CU, and their defenders are doing everything they can. But even in that last goal, defenders didn't look as hot as they have.
And then there could be some fatigue could be settling in. I mean, they've been playing pretty much defense for probably about 40 to 45 minutes here. So they're probably tired out there.
Yeah, and can't underestimate this heat. It is 18 degrees Celsius, so that's about 76 degrees Fahrenheit. It's 86 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and that sun's coming down. You wear out a lot quicker, and we're really seeing that. The middle players have to move more than any other position, and I think their trench battle's really been their weakest spot, and you wonder how much that plays into it, because your middle players, they have to run the most, and in this heat, it's not giving them any leverage.
Pass close to try to get that was a pass. They try to get that last touch that would put it past the Regis goaltender. Can't hit the pass, and he's able to make the save.
Yeah, looks like Regis got a leg in there from a defender. So great job recognizing that crossing attempt and shutting it down. But as we've seen, CU just gets right back to it.
And we have entered the final minute of play here in the first half.
And these players know it's desperation time for Regis.
They want to get a goal in this half.
Do
that would be
something
huge.
in this half, because at this point, CU doesn't have the time to get a breakaway. So you got to put all your eggs in one basket and hope CU doesn't have enough time. But we're in the trenches again and right in center field. CU has more than enough time at this point.
Nice move, gets it across. He's going to have a look, but the goaltender for Regis is going to be able to dive on it with just under 30 seconds left in the first half.
And he came way out. He was at the boundaries of that goalie box. He's done with these second chance opportunities and rebounds. He just took initiative and, instead of making two, decent saves, he had to make one risky one. And as a former goalie, I know which one I would make. So he just didn't want any more rebound opportunities, and good initiative there from the defender and the goalie.
And that is the end of half number 1 from the CU Athletic Fields. Colorado puts 4 past the Regis goaltender. The Colorado goaltender faces little to no pressure at all. Colorado looking like the dominant team here in this first half. We'll switch sides, and we'll be back for the second half. Any final words, Nick?
No, just really happy to see how CU's been playing so far, and really excited to see how Regis rebounds in this one. Maybe we see a completely different team heading into the second one.
And with that, we will be right back here on Scope of Sports. Welcome back to Scope Up Sports for the second half between Colorado and Regis. Current score 4-0 and another goal.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you there, but while you were making sure our graphics looked nice, I noticed number 42 and 7 had a bit of a breakaway there, and you know, that was just textbook. He broke the first defender, and this goalkeeper, who, as I said, really tired of second chance opportunities, tried to take it himself, and really
Looks like
good.
a new goaltender for Regis.
Yeah, really nice play there. He all he had to do was just dribble it past him, and he didn't even get a shot. The ball just rolled in on net by its own. And that is 5-0 the score. I think that that might be a Pac-12 record or something, because or whatever league we play in.
The Region 5.
The Region 5. That
No,
must be a
but I
record.
think I saw a 7-0 shutout happen this season already.
Oh no, I meant the time that took to score. That was.
Oh, maybe.
That was I want to say 17 seconds off the board.
Never underestimate club sports. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a goal in the first 5 seconds of a half, because that's just how it works
Yeah.
sometimes.
Makes it pretty exciting. Ooh.
That one, well, that's out of bounds.
Yeah, almost wasn't, and you know, it's only been a minute, over a minute now, and honestly, we just looked a little bit better on that transition. We'll have to see more from them, but I really liked how they managed that. So if they can keep going and owning the trenches and owning their own half, they might finally get one here.
There's the clear into the Regis half.
CU's not going to let him rest, though.
Nope, they're going to be able to actually get possession of the puck here.
Chases him down and bumps him off the ball to get it back for CU.
Centering pass is knocked away, and Regis will clear for the moment. Colorado remains in possession, though.
CU playing a little bit more physical. As I said, that was a really nice chase down. Knocked the defender off the ball and took it for himself. That was a really good hustle.
It's into the goalie box, and it's poked out. It will be a corner kick for CU.
And CU's really been thriving here off those stoppages, you know. And, you know, number 11 knows it. He I'm sure is thinking to himself, like, you know, what have I done? Because really good crossing opportunities here and rebound looks. So see if CU capitalizes on this one. Right in our own side, too. I think this is the first corner kick from our sideline.
It is. Sent in off of a player, and it will be Colorado continuing to have possession. There's a shot high over the net, and
that could have been very dangerous for CU, or for Regis for that matter. I counted about 3 blue jerseys and only 1 black one. Of course, the underlying defender back there. That could have been an odd man rush. And, you know, unfortunately it didn't go that way. But if they keep doing that and having those starting to break away, you know, eventually they're going to get a rush like that. And who knows?
that goal kick off the mark. It will go out of bounds, and Colorado will now take possession back.
And goalie knew it as soon as he hit it, but you know, you can't let it sit in your head too long as a goalie. You got
That one will go out of bounds, and Regis will now take possession.
Regis will waste no time. As I said, they got to really speed up this pace, because this defense of CU really good here at adjusting to slower paces of play. So the quicker these Regis players play, and you know, the better they're going to perform out here. But it hasn't been the case so far.
Colorado has it again. They'll go down close to the corner of the field. Stuck. He's able to move around the defender, able to shake him off. Shake off a second Regis defender.
Good hustle. Really good
And now
hustle
moves
here.
around a third, and he loses control of the ball. It goes out of bounds.
Not enough outlet passes, but good on Regis for containing that player, because he looked very dangerous out there. He got past a couple of defenders, and you know, good job on Regis for stopping those outlet passes, because as we've seen, those are very dangerous from CU.
So Regis with the goal kick.
Almost 5 minutes gone in this half, but looks like a different Regis out here, looking a lot better than what we've seen. Of course, letting in a goal from the one of the first seconds, but they've recovered.
That one off of a heel of a Regis player. It's loose in the goalie box, and Regis takes control.
Number 14 just knocks down, looks like number 42 of CU, and that number 42 still wants a call. He looks like he's a little banged up from it, actually. he had that opportunity, but he was knocked off the ball, and you know sometimes there's going to be a bigger dude that shoves you off, and as much as he wants that call, he's not going to get it.
That one will go into the crowd. So someone is going to have to go get that ball.
And a lot of power on that ball for someone making sure that went out. That one sailed into the crowd.
Here's the throw in. He's going to go into the box with it. Missed him just off the mark. Couldn't get a touch, and so Regis will gain possession.
He wasn't sure where his surroundings were, and you know that's a pain when you're playing the sport. You never know where the goal really is, and that time he didn't know, and he thought he had the inside look on it, but the goal was a lot closer than he thought.
Regis will have possession here as they seem to get a little going. The goalie punt actually works out. They get a throw in the CU half. He's looking for a throw in, now finds one.
Yeah, if we had a tracking chip in this ball, I would say like 95% of the time it's been staying within the like 5 feet of the sidelines. Like this sideline play has been all we've seen from CU so far, and Regis. See possession
And
here.
Regis has a third consecutive throw in coming up.
Looks like they're not even going to try and risk it this time. Every time they've tried a risky throw in, CU's been coming up with it, but they're going to be trying to play a little bit more aggressive here. They finally have the zone.
That one they just throw up high. That one will go right down to the wall. And CU will have a goal kick. I don't know if I've said that before in this game.
Yeah, it looks like they'll try and clear that one. And
Booming kick, able to connect with a CU player. And there was no one on Regis over there. Well, that's kind of what any Regis player.
Now.
Here's a look. Crossing pass just out of reach.
Nobody
but
take
another
it.
Player is there, and he will throw that one.
That ball's still in.
Still in. He's going to go out of bounds.
No point in taking it.
And it's a goal kick, though. We'll call it a goal kick. It curved back in bounds, but it did go out.
Yeah, and
behind the net.
It looks like Regis has conceded that they're not going to win the air game. It looks like they've been peeling off the CU players and just accepting that they're not going to get possession on these long kicks. And you're really starting to see that where they space themselves a lot.
And that one just off the mark entirely, and it goes out of bounds.
I think the longest we've gone without a stoppage has been, I think, a minute. It's been a lot of stoppages coming here.
Little pass, finds a player. Centering pass, he's got someone there, heads it back to the top of the goalie box, trying to settle down the bouncing ball. Nice move, still has possession, now gets a shot, and the save is made. He's able to cover and make the play, was ready for that one. And there is going to be a whistle.
Yeah, he put pressure on that foot, and
yeah, he was shaking up a little earlier, and that may be the last straw.
Yeah, I said he took a bump off the ball, and I think Regis trying to match that physical play here. And you know, as I said, he looked for a call. He thought it'd be a penalty, but you know, I didn't see anything wrong with it. He just shoved him off the ball, and you can do that in this sport. And you know, unfortunately, he went down awkward, and he just put weight on it and couldn't. So he'll be looked at, and really good job here from Regis defense to contain any angle. You know, you love it as a goalie when the size that you have to cover is a lot smaller than the actual size of the net. And disabling any scoring opportunities, Regis did a really good job there.
Well, and they were close to getting a good look at the CU goaltender, but the CU defense able to get that ball away from the Regis attacker.
It's like a miscommunication here with Regis and their defenders. Didn't know whether goalie or the defender was going to look at. They started pushing up. Probably shouldn't have, but either way, they won't get a break here. But CU will. Ooh.
And that one will go out of bounds. They will have a goal kick coming up.
Did a nice job getting a foot on that one and disrupted any crossing attempt. I've been noticing that they're finally starting to contain the crossing attempts here from CU, and that's where they look the most dangerous from CU is on those crossing attempts. But it looks like we'll see here a corner kick.
Oh, you're right. It is a corner kick.
Yeah,
35 minutes left in the game now. CU already leads 5-0, looking for a 6th goal. That one curves the wrong way, and CU will have to chase this one down.
be just not that far behind either. Yeah, just just disrupting those passes, hoping it gets to a friendly player, but so far that has not been the case for Regis.
And it looks like they were offsides there. Regis will get a free kick in their goal box.
The biggest break for Regis probably yet of this half.
And try to find a player kind of jump in front of that, but it finds no one but Buffaloes.
Gotta hustle here, because that's the player doing a lot for you guys, and to not give him an outlet to pass to, that coach isn't gonna like that.
Here's the kickoff to the side. It's that lead-in pass, and the goaltender is able to cover it up before CU can get a touch on it.
Yeah, really pressing that, but as I said, these Regis defenders know that any rebound opportunity that's gonna go CU's way, and they've let in 6 if you count the one that was called off of rebounds like that. So good on that defender to push up and make sure that doesn't happen.
That will be kicked out, and Regis will have possession.
Goaltender is miles away from the box, so just goes to show how confident that he is in these defenders, hoping that they can take control of that net when they need to and just shut off any opportunities for Regis.
Well, there will be a free kick for CU. They will get possession.
Looks like a complete substitution. I think I count about 6 subs getting ready here for from I believe part of the starting 11 is here comes number 7 here.
Here's a shot and a goal. It is 6-0 Colorado.
Makes it easy. The defender there just completely let him by. He went inside, and number 7 went outside, and you just saw what happened. Just one on 0, and nothing but the goalie and the player, and guess who came out on top? Defender knows he let the attacker there. That's that adjustment is what we talked about in the very start. That could be the problem here for Regis. And I think that was really the first goal that we've seen from CU where we've had something like that happen, where it was more about the adjustments that they've made on these kinds of transitions. And finally, Regis gets a look here. Got a good drop pass, but as I said, they try to slow this game down. CU's just going to take advantage of that. They really just need to establish that they're not going to be winning by slowing this pace down. They need to be fast and aggressive. There's no time for drop passes or centering your defenseman.
A nice move, centering pass, through in the box. There's a throw on net. Not the strongest shot. He's not happy. He knows he could have had a really good look and possibly a goal there, but gets a bit of a weaker shot. The bouncing ball really kind of affected the outcome of that shot.
Yeah, and a great sense of awareness from 18 and 11. Those 2 Regis defenders, they had an opportunity to disrupt that pass, but they just let that ball go because they knew that he wouldn't get as good of a look as he wanted. And as I said, deflections will kill you in this game, and preventing that any way possible, whether it's from the defender or from the goalie, that's really what's going to help Regis out in these last closing minutes. We have about 30 minutes left in this one, and we'll see how this one pans out.
It will be interesting to see what CU does now that they have a 6-goal lead, what they'll do in terms of substitutions. Maybe they'll try to get some other guys out there. Obviously, this will be something that we can look at for the future as CU gets the possession once again.
Well, they've completely emptied their bench. 6 people came off, 6 people came on. But interestingly, we haven't really seen flashier play or anything like that. Usually, you're up by 6, you just want to experiment. If you've had a prototype play you've been saving, and coach doesn't like when you do in game. If you're up by 6, what does it matter? So
Yep.
I'm surprised we haven't been seeing more flashier or more riskier plays from CU because they have the points, they have the time. Do experiment, prototype. This is a real, authentic game, and you can't replicate that in practice, so might as well do that now.
CU looking for that 7th goal, trying to enter the goalie box. This is out on our side of the field. They cross it into the box. A header, and it's loose in front. It's going to go in the net.
7-0 Colorado.
And the Buffaloes have added the extra point to their touchdown.
Once again, all you've been seeing is the defender will go inside, and the striker will go outside, and the defender commits way too much to that. You got to have a little bit more faith in your goalie than that. He's not just stationary; he can move around. So you can't. You got to be pivot. You got to pivot a lot more, and we've been seeing these defenders commit to it too much, and that time it really hurt them, and it hurt them I believe it was the 5th goal of this game.
And so Regis has now surrendered 3 goals in this second half. It's now 7-0 Colorado.
Probably more points tallied here than the Nebraska-Illinois game that's coming up. So where they have a soccer score, it looks like we have a football score in this one.
Man. Big Ten West football. What can I say?
Yeah, really defense heavy. Unlike this game. Really good scoring opportunities from CU, and saw 1 or 2 from Regis, but I'm sure, I know they want to set this one up, and this is beyond desperation point. They just gotta try whatever. There's no stress here because, as I said, the difference between 8-0 and 7-0 is not a lot. So, but the difference between 7-1 and 7-0 is big. It's a lot bigger than you think. So you just got to do anything here. Try anything, get a break working, and see how Regis does that. Looks like they'll try and do exactly that here. They're committing more defenders to the rush than they have been usually. Nobody on their line here. Number 11 takes it.
There's a booming kick. Trying to get that on the side. They do, but that pass will not hit a Regis player. It will go back to CU. And Regis has been struggling to just continue to apply pressure for sustained periods of time. Colorado's just able to take away the ball after 2 or 3 touches and set up another attack. That's
that receiving passes part. That's a really big part in any sport. If you can't move that ball around, you're a lot easier to read. You're a lot easier to pick off. And, Regis with a really good passing game, that would be lethal. This would be a lot closer of a game. But, if your passing game isn't firing, then you're not going to get anything going. And, with a team like CU that is so well at exploiting that kind of opportunity, you're going to end up with a score like 7-0 every time.
And so the Buffs will throw in once again. Pass back.
Very tight defense being played by Regis here. They've really abandoned the zone game and just stuck to man.
And, CU's going to get a look short. They center it, and it's right to the goaltender, and I think it went out anyways.
Yeah. It's always an interesting call, but that one just comes down to the eyes. But sometimes, it's not out of bounds until that whole ball is past that line. And I guess that time the referee saw it that way. So we'll get a kick here from Regis.
This is Regis' 5th game of the season. And the team has scored 4 goals throughout the entire season. Their first game of the year against UNC and Northern Colorado, that was their only draw of the year, 2-2. They fell to Colorado State 3-0, lost to University of Colorado Denver 3-2, and they fell to Colorado Mesa 4-0 in their most recent game. And so this one is just a tough one to play out. Even though they only do have 4 goals, sometimes that's not necessarily a knock on their offense because soccer is not known for having 7 goals in the game. On not even just on one side, but just total. So it's not necessarily like a surprising stat. No, but this one is just a hard one to get through if you're Regis.
Yeah, it's about their flexibility. They didn't make too many adjustments during the half. Maybe the coach saw something that we didn't, but that hasn't really been working out for them, whatever adjustment they did make.
Colorado, coming into this game, had played 3 matches, and they only scored 4 goals in those games as well. And getting shut out versus UCCS in their first game, 1-0. Losing to Wyoming, 2-1. And then their most recent game, they took down Colorado State 3-1. So both teams coming in not necessarily really having a ton of scoring, but Colorado has proven to be the superior football team.
Yeah, it seems like the games have been playing. They've been really good with possession, but possession isn't everything. So you can be like a game like this where you have the ball on the offensive zone the whole game, but if you can't finish, if you can't get that ball moving, you're not going to get anything going. I'm sure in those other games, especially in the one against UCCS, they've had even or maybe whole possession of that game, but having the ball doesn't mean anything if you can't do anything with it. And we've really been seeing that with Regis and their opportunities, but they'll try and get this one back.
They have a free kick in the Colorado half, and it's blocked as it gets in there. Now here's another pass attempt. Regis continuing to have possession. Here's a shot on net, and it misses. Goaltender having to make a diving play, but it goes wide of the net.
Biggest relief in sports, it has to be. When you make that diving catch, you miss it, but then you realize that you yourself were also wider than that. I can't tell you how many times I've missed a save or something like that and be thanking the goalpost. Like Marc-Andre Fleury in the NHL, he'll kiss the goalpost if he gets, sometimes, the boundaries of your net is really going to save you, and I'm sure that goalie wants that.
Goaltenders do that a lot.
Yeah.
Tap the posts.
Yeah. He knows it, and he wants to thank that post because that could have been a really good look there, and they almost didn't have that shutout here, so hopefully Regis can get another look here.
Regis will get possession of the ball here.
And if you're worrying what happened to the ball that went into the playground, it looks like a bench player just went to go retrieve it. We have not seen him back yet, but I'm sure he'll find it.
I'll find a way to get back here.
And if not, the kids took it. There's a playground back there. I'm sure they love it. Oh, update. He has returned without the ball, which means it was. Oh no, wait. I believe that is the ball.
I think he threw it over, so
yeah.
They have it.
Good on that player.
Little under 23 minutes left in the game. We got a Colorado play out there playing pants.
I saw.
I don't know how you can do that in 70-degree weather.
I love my compression pants. Even in like hot weather like that, if you're wearing all black and you have really tight compression like that, it does a lot for you. I know it did when I played football, and any game like that, you thank it, even in this heat, because this climate is definitely sun heat and not humidity heat.
There's a shot. Goaltender gets a piece of it, and it goes wide. Looks to be a corner kick coming up for Colorado.
If he was a half foot ahead of that one, that would have been an easy tap in. But sometimes positioning is the biggest part of this game, and he wasn't lucky enough to get on that one. But he'll at least get the corner kick, so maybe he can start something here, if not finish it.
Corner kick on the way, off the head of a CU player and above the net, and it will bounce into the playground.
And I already see a bench player warming up to go get that one. Kick here coming up. They're going to waste no time with that one, unfortunately.
Whistle.
Another whistle comes in.
I think they're going to have to redo it. I think he went a little too fast.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to hurry up in this situation, but if you're a team like Regis, who's, as we've seen, like really scrapped the long game, they've been going for really short passes, even in clears like this. You want to be fast, but you can't be that fast.
So Colorado still in the Regis half. Little pass, looking for the centering pass now. He waits for it. Now goes to the top of the box. There's a pass. There's a shot blocked before it gets to the goaltender. Here's another shot. Doesn't get to the goaltender as well. CU gets another look, and this one is stopped by the Regis goaltender.
Number 37, keeping a good level head, or 34 rather. He kept a really good head there because I counted about 2 passes that could have been to him, and he could have gotten a shot, but his own teammate took the ball from him, and that's not on him. He didn't even realize that, but good on him for not like yelling at his teammate or anything. He just waited for his opportunity, and he almost got it.
So Regis circling around in their own box. Now they exit the box. They're going to look for a even just a sliver of an attack.
Defense is playing way too far. They need to be playing really shallow at this point. If CU starts to break here, it is what it is. You really just can't worry about that anymore.
We're into the final 20 minutes of this one. 7-0 Colorado here on SCO Buff Sports.
Even if this one wasn't a close game, still been fun to watch, honestly. The way that Regis is really adjusting to this one, or maybe not adjusting to this one, and the way that CU has been just dominating and controlling this one. They've been, like the last game, they've really been owning the air raid here, and when you are able to make long passes like that, it is a good day, and Coach loves that. We're going to take a little bit of a stoppage here. I believe a CU player is down as the trainer will get him looked at. Or no, that is a Regis player.
That's a Regis player.
Yeah, looks like a purple jersey from here. So he'll get looked at, and I don't know if they have stoppage even for injuries.
It would only have that in a scenario where where having an injury and then keeping the clock rolling would really impede on a team's chances. So, in like the last 5 minutes, a one-goal game, they'd probably stop it. I don't know if they do it in the last 5 minutes of this game. But yeah, we're into the final 19 minutes now with Regis players now getting back up and being helped off the field.
And the trainers will thankfully get to him, and looks like we'll get back into the action here. Play getting ready to resume here at the CU Athletics field, and as I said, a lot of club events here, and it's great for us because these streams mean a lot. It's a lot better than varsity sometimes because I like having our own stream versus having to watch someone else's.
And it is nice to be able to come out and give these teams some attention and give some teams coverage that they deserve, and show their games for the friends, the family who wants to come watch.
Yeah, I've been thanked countless times here back home, but also here in CU, the times I work at School of Sports, just thanking me for making sure these streams happen, and I'm thankful that we have all these cast members to help us out.
And yeah, no, we're trying to go as big as we can and cover as much as we can here at School of Sports.
Yeah.
And this is the first year that we've been able to cover any of the club soccer teams here. We have 6 of them. This is one of 3 men's teams. We also have 3 women's teams. And we just want to give them some love and give them some coverage. Find our way down here, make our way over to the athletic fields, and get a chance to watch a game like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have the resources now, as you kind of alluded to. I'm sure this football team had a lot to do with it, but this club's a lot bigger than it used to be. And when I first came here to cover the volleyball game, the person at the gate didn't even know what the club was. But I know that we can grow it and get it big enough where everyone knows who we are. So happy to see this club's development and be here for my freshman year to help it grow.
16 and a half left in the game. We are into the 74th minute of action. 7-0 Colorado. And they have looked like the dominant team in this one. Regis has maybe had one shot on net.
Especially at the club level, at club Division II level, this is a more individual performance kind of scenario. The sport is a very team-heavy sport, but when you're at this level, you want to shine individually. So I'm really impressed here by both of these teams playing more selfless, making sure their team effort is a lot more than themselves. The name on the front is a lot better than the one on the back, the one on the back. So to see that kind of play here and look for that ball moving and stuff like that and helping out your fellow man, it's nice to see at this level.
So CU will chase down the loose ball and pick up possession as they throw it in once again. Into the 75th minute.
We're just looking for a last break here, and they got plenty of time here. We got 15 minutes, so we'll see how they adjust for this one. And as I said, of course, really have been struggling, at least having not necessarily starting breaks, but just having other people to pass to or dump the ball to. It's as frustrating as a striker to start these breaks and have it all in vain because no one else was there with you, especially when these defenders are playing as far back as they are.
And with that, we've crossed into the 75th. We're across 75 minutes into this one. We're in the final 15. 7-0, the score.
Got a stoppage here. A little bit of a physical scrum there, and ref wanted to stop that one. And
I think Regis is going to have a free kick here, which is a great opportunity to get them a chance to get on the board here.
Probably the biggest opportunity off a stoppage we're going to see from Regis this whole game.
And this one sails over the net.
He held circle for too long. I hate when that happens.
And so the Colorado goaltender will perform a goal kick, which we have not seen very often in this one.
He's having a really chill day today. It's been a nice, calm Saturday morning for him. Very different story for the Regis goaltenders, but I'm sure he's like picking grass or something. He's probably bored over there because even this possession, no matter who's in control of this one, the possession has been in Regis's own half for most of this game.
And Regis has used 2 goaltenders throughout this game. They switched at the half, and they will say it's a corner kick.
Yeah, and only like 2 goals out of these 7, I would say, are completely on the goalie. Like, I'd say one was maybe bad luck, where it was like a bad rebound, and that happens. But like these defenders haven't been helping out the goalie, and their job is to shorten that net, and they really haven't been doing that effectively.
That one will go out, and I believe another corner kick is coming up for Colorado.
Probably the weakest opportunity we've seen so far from Colorado.
Yeah, that one kind of everyone kind of jumped up, and no one was able to really make solid contact with it. So they'll try it again from the other side.
They've been playing a lot deeper than they have, though. I think they're like starting to abandon the just pile the net and starting to get more longer looks. But
Regis goaltender jumps in front of that corner kick, and Regis is able to clear.
And Regis almost intercepts that one. That would have been a great breakaway, but Colorado connects with that one. Their passing game has been amazing, so Regis has to catch up with that if they want to get a goal in these last 12 minutes.
Top of the box, sent down towards the goaltender. He just picks it up. Picks up the slow roller and will punt it away for Regis.
And this goaltender really, really trying to start a break here. He's been directing his defenders where to go to start breaks and stuff like that. He's with his clears, he's really been trying to get good angles so he can get the ball moving. But not that many backup coming for him. And as a goalie, like it really stinks that you have no bearing on the offense.
Here's a shot, and he was offside. So he kicked it into the
yeah.
goal out of bounds, but
he scores in the auxiliary net, but that's not the one we're using for today, unfortunately.
So offsides also is the call. It wouldn't have counted if he scored anyways.
But maybe a break here for Regis. They can they definitely have that power, but as we've been seeing, like they
can't gain control out of
the
goal
long
kicks.
Game. No, out of anything really. Any pass longer than 10, 15 feet that just hasn't been going for him, and that's got to be frustrating for these players.
11 minutes to go in the game. Into the 80th minute. Little tap behind him.
Yeah, nice
for
footwork.
A player. Top of the box.
Watch
passes.
out here.
There's a shot. Gets deflected by Regis, and we will have a corner kick for Colorado.
Yeah, and as we talked about before this game, that's going to be their strongest asset. Colorado coming off these stoppages in play, throw-ins, corner kicks, things like that. They've been doing amazing. So, like really seeing them thrive like this, I guess really affirms our predictions at least.
Out of the corner kick, it kind of rolls out towards us. They're able to keep it in bounds.
Good hustle there. As I said, like this is
And it's
really
knocked out by Regis. It looks like another corner kick coming up.
yeah, it's a really individual.
And we'll have some substitutions.
Yeah, individual scenarios I mentioned, but some great hustle here from some of these players.
Final 10 minutes from Boulder here on Skobov Sports. Another corner kick coming up for Colorado.
Waiting for the whistle here. We're gonna get a substitution from CU. I count about 3 players coming out, playing a very unorthodox play here. They're playing a very flexible.
Here's the corner
line.
kick, one chance, and the ball is still loose and it gets cleared out of the top of the box by Regis' defense.
It's what I've been mentioning. Just experiment. Do things you really wouldn't in a normal scenario. And as you saw, they had this underlying line that they had going on, but as soon as that ball is in the air, they all started moving. Usually you see a more static line when it comes to corner kicks. So I like seeing that, you know, just experiment, prototype, do things you do in practice. It's fun.
And so Regis will have another goal kick. Feels like they've had 99% of the goal kicks, but it feels like we're up to 30, 40, maybe 50 goal kicks.
Yeah, and if I'm this goalie, I don't know what to do, because the long game, they really, as you've seen just there, they really haven't been getting possession on the long game, but if you pass it shallow, that's not going to start a break, and that's what they need. So if I'm the goalie, that's a real big dilemma for me, because it just seems like either route isn't working. Ooh.
So Regis has possession at midfield, looking to hit that pass down on the far side. They have it, and now they're into Colorado's half.
Good look.
And this will be booted back out. Regis trying to keep possession.
Still got it. I said they're slowing that game down. They cannot.
Regis will have a throw in, but they're sitting around midfield now with 8 minutes to go.
Looks like back there, both a Regis and CU player took a full swing with their leg at that ball, and they both missed and kicked each other's legs, and I can only imagine how that feels.
Regis able to beat him out, but we will have another corner kick for CU.
They know the drill. They're not having too many people coming up on this one, but maybe we can see something different here. Looks like a substitution's going to come, and captain is back in for Regis. And hopefully he can do what the goaltender's been doing and try to set the pace for this game. And, you know, he's had time to talk with the coach and make adjustments. So maybe we'll see a completely different Regis team, hopefully, in this last 7
Jumping header
minutes.
trying to be made by CU. He missed it, but CU still does have possession at the box, and it will be poked out again. Another corner kick coming up for the Buffaloes with 7 minutes to play.
Another corner kick opportunity for number 8. Took the one last time where I said we had that kind of strange shape for a corner formation, but looks like we're going to see the exact same kind of tactic here, where they're going to be rolling out with their headers.
Here's the pass. It is knocked away by Regis' defense, and he's going to send that one deep, and he missed his target.
Ooh. And you can audibly hear the captain's frustration there. He was offside and he knew it, and that's the worst thing ever, because you knew you beat your man, but unfortunately he dictates the pace, and sucks not having him as a passing option, but they just got to recover from that. They've been doing a lot better in these last couple minutes of maintaining possession. Almost had a good look there, but went back to CU.
There's another centering pass. Had the right idea. It is a little too close to the goaltender, and he picks it up.
Best thing he could do is stop that crossing attempt before it even started.
Yep, there were 2 CU attackers right there to capitalize.
Yeah, and I'd rather go for that ball and risk them getting in my face than having to deal with
Another
that.
centering pass. That one gets blocked, and it will go out of bounds. We will have another corner kick for CU.
Great job from 1-8 there. He really did a good job getting in front of that one. And as we've seen, the deflections haven't been going their way, but that time finally one's been going great. Unfortunately, it's a corner kick opportunity, but that was crisis averted for Regis, not landing another one.
Here's the kick. Dead center header just missed the mark. We're about to enter the final 5 minutes of this one.
And that goalie has been being put to work, especially in this heat. It can't be understated how much he's been. And you know, like you really feel that pressure as a goalie, as a defender, and seeing how they rebound from this is going to be interesting. Those last couple minutes.
Can I say I love this goaltender's getup? This looks it's really flashy and it looks really cool actually.
It's one of the best things in any uniform is to see like the rules that they have for goalie. As long as you don't look like the team you're playing or your team. You can dress however you want.
I don't think that jersey will look like any team that they'll be playing.
Nope.
And it looks really good. And he'll have to pick
great.
it up again.
Great crossing attempt, and while 18 technically put it on net, I'd rather have my teammate take a little shot at me than a opponent, because it was a more manageable kick that he was able to get, and now we can see Regis start to make a break. Fight for that empty ball, but CU's going to take it. Defender's caught off guard here. Here comes opportunity for CU.
Trying to get that through the one defender. He makes a good play, and will force yet another corner kick for Colorado, but they had numbers.
Another good disruption there, and that time an odd man opportunity for CU. We saw that just a minute earlier. Like, you know, these new defenders that just came in for Regis, they doing a good job defending those angles, and that's all it takes. You know, make your goalie's job easier.
And then off the corner kick, it's just a little pass, and now here's the cross, and it goes a little too far. Now they're at the opposite end, on the opposite corner. Pass it towards the top of the box here. Here's a shot, and it's in the net. And
Goal.
Colorado piles on another goal. It is now a touchdown and a 2-point conversion for the Colorado Buffaloes. It's 8-0.
Hoping that happens later today too, huh? Oh, just yeah, the goalie immediately fell to his knees, not because he's tired or anything, but he knows he let that one by. And these defenders try their best to make the goalie's job easier, but I think that was the third goal that I count that was solely on the defender. Didn't commit too much that time. Usually we've been seeing the defender commit way too much, but that time he didn't. And you know, maybe if he did, there would have been a rebound opportunity, because you saw number 32 right in net as he scored, but that time he just didn't commit too much, and he was able to get that long ball on him. He really, it was a lose-lose for that goalie there, because he either let the rebound or let that goal in. So we're going to Regis attacker down, but he's right back on his feet, and he'll be looked at by the trainers. Looks like we'll get a substitution in. I believe captain is still out there for Regis.
We are into the final 2 minutes of gameplay. 8-0 Colorado. They've scored almost a goal every 10 minutes.
And score manager had to step away, so we don't have a definitive scoreboard, but other than our own. So hopefully we have a agreed upon conclusion of this game by bearing our scoreboard.
And as you can see on the back there, the women's gold team getting ready to head over to the bench and get ready for their matchup versus Colorado State.
Good job from that.
Who's practicing right behind us.
Yeah, good job for that goalie there. He did what he's doing best right now, and just playing really, really deep, and not being pressured into his own box. He's coming out of the box when he needs to, and made a good stuff there. And finally a break here coming for Regis, but 4 black jerseys for 2 friendlies. Somehow retains possession. Regis still has this one. And gets a pass, tries to center it to somebody, but nobody in a friendly jersey was there to capitalize.
Final minute of play. This
Ball's
one heading
coming right towards us.
to us. He's able to keep it in bounds. Maybe one final opportunity to try and get that 9th goal. It doesn't look like it's going to happen here. Regis will clear for the moment.
In dying seconds here, Regis needs to contain this. Make
There's
sure
a
they don't
shot
win
blocked
anymore.
by the goaltender. He's able to pick it up.
We are
Final
approaching
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
And he'll punt it away.
See, you're just going to hold on to this one and that will be it. Looks like 8-0, our final score here at the CU Athletic
Colorado
Field.
looks absolutely unbeatable today against Regis, and they dominate their win to a victory against Regis.
Oh, wait, hang on here. No,
And it looks like there's a little extra time here.
a little bit of a scoreboard, what's the word? Just
I think
issue.
they're trying to find some time. They're going to keep going until they hear the whistle. There it is, and
Yep.
that will do it. Colorado has a dominating offensive showcase, putting up 8 goals and winning 8-0 over the Regis Rangers.
Yeah,
The men's white team improves to 2-3 on the season, and they've won 2 in a row.
It's got to be more
Or 2-2, excuse me.
Got to be more flexible if you're Regis, because you know, this game evolves mid-game. Anything you plan for, it's going to be completely dismantled as soon as you get that first whistle. So I was really proud of Colorado's ability to readjust like that, and they were pretty slow to start that game. It took them, I think, about 10 minutes to get their first goal, but as soon as they found those cracks in the armor, good on them to get subs out there that knew what they were doing and capitalize on whatever flaws we just had.
And that will do it for us here at the CU Athletic Fields. For Nick Evans, I am Alex Roberts saying so long from the CU Athletic Fields. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
And you heard it here first.